What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel. To everybody that's been here before, if you're new here, hey, how you doing? Welcome. I'm Nay, the insurance dealer, and on this channel we talk about mostly all things as an insurance agent. Do a little bit of vlogging here and there, you know, the little fun stuff that comes along with work and play. But for the most part, that's what we talk about over here. So today what we are talking about is using leads. Are they good? Are they bad? Should you try it? My personal and past experiences using them. So let's get into it. I have been in the insurance industry for over 2 years now, and I've been an independent agent this entire time. When I first got into it, I did everything mostly with like marketing on my own, you know, gaining clients on my own, that type of thing. I tried leads from different vendors my first year in business. I'm contracted with a few different companies. Some of the companies actually offer leads. Not gonna name drop any companies because I don't want y'all to go get them. It's not like this is someone who I'm like, they're great. I actually don't have that many great things to say about it. So I first started with just using the companies that I'm contracted with, so the actual insurance companies, and they will offer leads, but of course you have to pay for them. So we're talking life insurance leads. Don't remember the cost of these my first year, but I was paying for them, and I was doing mostly everything by phone. So I would call, you know, the leads, couldn't get in contact with them. Some of them were bad contacts. It was a give or take thing. So I had a real bad taste in my mouth about it. So then I found someone who was, you know, credible. I went to an actual conference of theirs, and I've been following this person for a while since I've become an agent, predominant in the insurance industry. And I actually tried some of their leads also. Now these were leads that I tried. I believe I did a few health also, but the life insurance. So now I'm still working from home, still doing everything virtually, Zoom, phone, that type of thing. I didn't have the greatest success, but I did have some success. I felt like I wasted a lot of money just trying different vendors, not knowing who to go to because it's so many people who offer leads. You don't know how they get their leads, whether they come from social media, like direct mail. A lot of people don't watch TV anymore, so you just really never know how they come or how old they are or if they're recycled. It's just so many different things with leads. But I do feel like it's great to be able to get in front of people. I just didn't think I found the right source at the time. So now I'm contracted with a company who I've been doing field work through, right? I've been using leads with them now for about a month and a half. Just finished my first full month, and with this one company alone, I made close to $3,000 for the month with them using their leads. And their lead system is actually one that I really like. You don't pay for the leads up front. It comes out of the back end of before they pay you, you know, for the expenses. They take their money out and then they pay you the difference. But these are leads who I actually go and see. So I go to these people's houses, I sit down, I talk with them. A lot of the problem could have been not being able to get them on the phone. So telesales is a different type of beast than actually going and talking to people in person. I was a little afraid when I first started, but I really do like it now. And I would say that you have to call those people multiple times throughout that day. You can't just call them once or twice and be like, dang, this is a bad lead. So, you know, I feel like I really didn't know the system at that point. Now I feel like I know how to work things a little bit more because the marketing agency that I'm actually with now, they train you how to utilize the leads. And that's something that I didn't have in the past. So I was just kind of like wasting money, shooting from the hip type of deal. So now I honestly feel like leads are the best way to build your book of business on the life insurance side. Yes, I still have people who come to me that are referred, but I had to build that up, of course. You know, I'm referred by so-and-so, that type of thing. But I wouldn't have made any of the money that I made last month had I not had nobody to be in front of, right? No leads, no one to go talk to, that type of thing. So I feel like you have to have people to see. And a lot of people will quit if they don't have people to see or if they're scared to spend the money to make the money. So with this company, you don't have to actually purchase up front. That's the type of experience I've had in the past. So if you get in 10 leads, it might be $30 per lead. So you're gonna spend $300 on those sets of leads. right? But what I've also learned is that with leads, you don't expect to close more than 30%. Out of those 10, I'm gonna close at least 3 of those people. And that is actually a good standard. So with 30%, you can still be in the high rankings of, making good money. So I feel like I've learned a lot when it comes to that, because you don't necessarily know when you're starting out, is this the right company to buy from? Or are they getting their leads from social media? Are they old? Are they new? Have other agents had them? Is it gonna be somebody that's like, stop calling me because I just talked to somebody last week? You don't want those type of leads. So having leads that are, one, exclusive, the exclusivity matters. If it's someone or a company that's giving you recycled leads, that's nothing that you want. You don't want those type of leads. So having exclusive leads. 2, having the source of the leads. So how are they gaining their clients? Like, how are these people finding them? How are they reaching out to them? 3, how old are they? If they are, 2 years old, then it might not be a bad thing, but you definitely shouldn't be paying as much as you're paying for a lead that just came in yesterday than somebody that may have sent something into the company 2 years ago, because there's a complete difference. Now, can you still close that person? Absolutely. You can still close that deal, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you should be paying that high price dollar for someone who literally is like, I want this now. So that's something that matters also. So all of those things matter when you're purchasing, your leads, or whoever you're getting your leads from. Those matter. And also, I would say, consider the type of, if you're going to be a field agent or if you're going to be a telesales, because it's going to be a little harder to get those people to answer a phone number that they don't know when scams are calling them all day long, telemarketers, that type of thing, versus, going to somebody's house saying, hey, you sent this in to us. I'm here to talk about it with you, to discuss your options. Let's answer any questions you may have, that type of thing. So overall, I personally would definitely use leads. I do use leads on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis. That's what I do now. This has been new since 2025 that I've been using them consistently. But I would say make sure that you find a credible source. How do you find a credible source? Sometimes it might be trial and error. Sometimes you might have to find someone who's already doing it and say, hey, what's been working for you? If someone isn't scared to give you that information, if they are like, yeah, sure, I don't mind sharing that with you, then I would definitely sit down and have conversations with people who are already utilizing the sources, or try and get them on your own also. But I would say use a system that works. So find a company that has a system that works. That system will work. You hop in and then you work what they already have in place, so that you don't have to work backwards and try to figure it out, set up ads, lose money that way, waste time going out, finding people. And I don't think it's a waste of time, but you can save yourself time. So overall, I absolutely advocate for using leads, but it's making sure that you're utilizing the right leads. So I hope this video helped y'all. If y'all have any questions, or you kind of, want to hear more on a certain topic, make sure you let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, and I'll see y'all in the next video.